Hey guys, how are you all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. This is the morning Bitcoin and Ethereum update. So yeah, you guys probably can see we're getting some action at the moment. A bit of a move up. We've moved above, pretty much above our recent highs. Well, just ticked over anyway. But yeah, so the 15-minute DMT has actually gone into a buy trade, which you guys know I've not got my bot switched on at the moment, but I am very close to thinking about switching them back on now, especially seeing as I have a bearish bias on the market and the next trade would have to be a sell trade. So yeah, so 50 minutes, I mean, I was looking at this as a rising wedge yesterday, which obviously as it was, but then as we were price was developing this morning, I was looking at it earlier this morning, I was like, this is definitely looking more like an ascending triangle now. Before we just had that, whereas obviously now we have more of an ascending triangle formation. So maybe we'll break through now, maybe we'll come down and put in another low, maybe around 5,200. That remains to be seen. I think both scenarios are entirely likely, or we could just be having the chart being painted, and then we could resuming just bull flagging out in this larger pennant that we've got going on the larger time frame, which is just clearly just a pennant formation. Which generally can be a continuation pattern, but yeah, so 25-minute DM Dominator was interesting though. 25-minute Dominator got us in a buy trade, pretty much on this dip down here, so under 5,300. So based on 15-minute Dominator, you'll be 25-minute Dominator, which is the time frame we use for Dominator, you'll be $200 in on side on the Bitcoin. The sell trade here, I mean, we came down a bit, but didn't really work out overall. And then the buy trade seems to is doing okay so far. Over to Ethereum, I don't think we're gonna, haven't actually checked. Oh yeah, Ethereum has also got through its 15-minute DMT. So that trade is currently active. If you were running the DMT on the Ethereum 15-minute. Let's see what the Dominators is saying, because that is the this is basically what we would be using on Ethereum. So we got the buy trade here. So yeah, so it did come offside. See how much it came offside first. It came offside about 2.5% and is currently about 2.5% up. So I mean, you can see it doesn't necessarily get the exact entry. This is what I've kind of said with Dominator, with Ethereum. The setup was probably going to have the price is spread out over a few percent. The actual buys, when we get the buy signal, we're going to have limit orders. Like maybe 3 lots is what I was discussing. So yes, I am looking forward to getting the bots active. You guys obviously know we had a really good first month, and then the markets went a bit wild. So if we do get some normalcy, whichever one it is, then yeah, we can look to get these back up and running. But yeah, like I said, I am actually interested in turning them back on now knowing that the next trade will be a short trade, which there's my bias affecting my decision making. So I guess if we rally straight up from here, I'm obviously wrong, and I should have had the bots on before for the buy, and the market was going up. But we'll see what happens. See how it transpires. You've got to basically go with your own judgment to a certain extent, haven't you? I mean, that's all anyone really does have to go with, isn't it? So yeah, that's it really. I mean, like I said, we are in a larger time frame downtrend. We're on a larger time frame pennant formation. So yeah, we are squeezing up on the shorter time frames now. We've got shorter time frame bullish formations and shorter time frame momentum indicator buy indications. So yeah, so we'll see what happens. What I was thinking was that we have this ascending triangle. We're going to break up and then immediately get rejected down. Not immediately, but like this is obviously a shorter time frame move, so immediately could be like later on today we get a rally up and then get smashed back down. That's what is a potential scenario. But again, I believe that is just my bearish view on the market coming through, and this bearish view is just purely based on the wider stock markets in general. It's not anything personal to Bitcoin. It's just that we have been following the wider markets, and the wider markets are looking incredibly weak. So that's just where my view is coming from. So anyway, yeah, so thanks for listening to that, guys. Remember, it's not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. More videos coming today, some interesting subjects to cover, and I'll speak to you guys soon.